I understand that the way you define propaganda includes not only telling lies in favor of an untrue belief system, but also hiding the truth, right? Am I right up to this point?
So I certainly defined ideology like that, yep.
Okay, so I was wondering the role of intention in your definition, as accordingly, we all might happen to do some propaganda almost all the time just by being. So do you think we all have the responsibility of spreading the truth consistently? And if yes, to what extent?
Okay, so I didn't mention intentionality because I don't think it's important. I mean, it doesn't matter whether someone believes what they're saying or disbelieves what they're saying, whether they intend to deceive or not. They might be the most innocent person in the world. The point of propaganda and ideology is its effect. Okay, and what people say and do can have that effect completely independently of the intentions of the person who propagates it. So in that sense, intention is not important. What intentions should a person have when they speak? Well, they should intend to tell the truth. They should intend to show the world the way it is. I mean, if it's a factual discourse and they're not sort of doing fiction or telling jokes or whatever, but if it's trying to explain the world the way it is, then they should try to tell the truth. Okay. So as far as people's behavior goes, intention is really important. But as far as its effect goes, the intentions are irrelevant, I think.
I kind of agree, but the main thing I was wondering was whether you, as according to your definition, just hiding the truth is also a way of propaganda. So do you think we have the responsibility of spreading the truth all the time? Otherwise, we will be propagating. And if we have such a responsibility, to what extent do we have it?
Well, according to my definition, ideology is something that's false. So you shouldn't be trying to get people to believe what's false. That's not a good way to understand the world or to get other people to understand the world. So I guess in your dealings with other people, your dealings as a student or a teacher, you should be trying to tell the truth, okay? You may not always succeed, but it should be your aim. So does that answer your question, or have I missed the point?
I was actually trying to ask whether, do you think, is it a right to keep silent, or do we have to contribute to spreading the truth as far as we know all the time?
Oh. I think silence is often very important. I mean, if you went around speaking all the time, even if you said things were true, people would soon ignore you, right? So it's important to choose the time when you speak. So, yeah, I think silence is important sometimes. I mean, there can be times when speaking the truth is counterproductive. In those contexts, maybe silence is the best strategy.
Then how does it differ from hiding the truth?
I don't know that silence necessarily means hiding the truth.
that's actually why I asked about the intention part first.
Yeah. We're speaking in large generalities here. Maybe it would help if we think about some concrete examples.
Can I give an example?
Yeah, please do.
Like, you kind of know or heard that there's a sexual harassment in your department or somewhere else, or in your neighborhood somewhere, and you just, of course, with the I can't find the English word for it. After, let's say, the subject allows you to do, if you don't spread the truth, for example, this could be an example, and if you just prefer to keep silent, for example, do you think this also is a part of propaganda?
I guess I wouldn't call it propaganda, but I mean, if you think that there's a sexual harasser in a university department, for example, and I think the appropriate thing is to speak out. Of course, it's not always easy, because often people who speak out are victimized. That makes it hard. But if you think that speaking out can be effective and it's going to help other people, then I think that's probably the right thing to do. If it's going to have no effect than having you victimized, then maybe there's not much point.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.